Now this is how the stories work in the action pop off. I got my brother Jamell here. He's put on the spot almost. He's brought in as a Seattle spotlight. So what I'm doing with this series, I'm highlighting black men in the culture of technology. I had the opportunity to be connected to you like yesterday. So we just getting to know each other. I'm excited to give you this platform, and you're local to the Washington area. And so, you know, I'm excited to start a new relationship with you. We already talking about some IT work and some things that we could do, some system building. So I'd like for you to introduce yourself and, you know, just share a little bit of your story, you know, and then we'll go from there.
Thank you. As you stated, my name is Jamell. Boston native, brought over here to Washington State via the military. I've been working in IT for quite a while, since 2011. I've had experiences both in the private, public, and nonprofit sector. Okay. Currently working at Central Washington University as a network infrastructure services manager, and also I lecture over there. I also have created my IT consulting business called G Consulting, and so that's what I do on the side when I have time.
So tell me a little bit about Washington, man. Like, why is Washington the place? I want to move here. Mm-hmm. You're here. I think you have a community of people here. What do you like about being in Washington?
So one of the great things about Washington State is, I mean, you have the culture, you have the forest. I mean, if you like outdoors activities, it's here plenty. Okay. The IT industry is booming, okay. And there's a lot of opportunities here. A lot of opportunities.
So you started your company out of spending like 20 years almost in the military and being a supervisor or a manager in IT. Tell me a little bit about that experience.
So yes, being in the military, I got out in 2000, off of active duty in 2011, okay. And joined the National Guard. From that point, I was infantry beforehand, and I okay. wanted to jump back into what my passion was, which was IT. Okay. I went ahead and started working in IT for the National Guard in 2011. I was in a program called Year Up. Okay. Recently before I joined the military, and so that's how I got my foothold back into IT, was okay. when I got out the military in 2011. Year Up gave me the opportunity to come back in and give back to the community, which was teaching okay. IT. So that's how I came in. I started teaching IT as an instructor, and also being in the military, I reclassified, as they call it, my job, okay. and also went to become IT. So I had a double dosage of IT, if you will, at that point. Yeah. When did you start thinking about entrepreneurship? So I started thinking about entrepreneurship in 2017. I was working for King County for a while as a security engineer, and after a while, I came out of that job, and then I said, okay, well, you know what? I would like to be able to start something on my own, create something and own the process. I said, trying to get to be a CEO or CIO, which I got my degree in, it seemed to be really challenging. And not so much because I didn't feel like I wasn't talented, but because I kept hearing left and right, oh, you don't have the experience for this, you just don't have the talent for this, you need to go and get more of this or more of that, or you're too young. And I said, okay, well, then I'm going to create my own business. And so that's what I decided to do. I went ahead and created my own business called G Consulting, and began to work with a few of the other IT companies around Washington State. So what do you offer with your company? So what we do is we do penetration testing as well as vulnerability assessments. Primarily, we do process improvement for small to medium-sized companies. The goal is to be able to get in and help those companies that may not be able to afford penetration tests or vulnerability assessments against their systems. Okay. That's what we offer. So it's IT security. When you say information technology and you build systems for a small business, like what does that look like? So building systems can include SharePoint, for existence. If they need to do SharePoint migrations, we can look into seeing how to migrate an old SharePoint system to something that's new or into the cloud. If they're looking to have databases created and or websites created, we can work with them to have that designed and or developed. within their organization. So that's some of the systems. Also processes as well. It sometimes may be that they may have a process that they're not sure how to fine tune or make it more efficient. I'm fortunate to have been in the military and even have gone through Europe, because what they did was they fine-tuned our process and time management. So I take a look at that, and also my bachelor's degree is in information systems management. So that's all about process improvement.
Wow. I look to work with you, and I had my diversity and inclusion director for Amazon. She wasn't feeling well, and I thought it would be a good idea because you are an entrepreneur and you're a black man, to give you a little bit of a spotlight in Washington. And what are some of the challenges with owning your own business and in the IT field? What are you facing with raising capital, and what are some of the things that you feel like if you could change it, what would it be?
So one of the biggest things is with my own business is looking for and acquiring grants and or vendors who believe in your vision. I was fortunate because there was one company that saw something in me, and by all rights it was a minority. I would say it was a minority-owned business as well. Who said, "Hey, we're going to go ahead and take you on, and we want to go ahead and work with you, and give you the opportunity to go ahead and work with other teams." Some of the other difficulties is obviously time, because you need to be able to generate income while you're creating your own business. It's essentially like working 2 jobs, right? 2 or 3 jobs. Those have been the biggest things. And networking. Like I think I network really, really well, but being an entrepreneur and then getting out, finding people who are going to believe in your vision, and I'm pretty sure you're probably aware of this as well, finding people who are going to believe in your vision and help you and be willing to assist you and or point you in the right direction is one of the more difficult things to do out here.
So is it a strong community in Seattle that you can rely on as an entrepreneur?
I've established some. I won't say all, and I'm still working on that. One of the strong communities that I have, fortunately, has been the fraternity that I'm a part of, Phi Beta Sigma. And like I said, one of the other organizations, Leverage IS, has been working with me or has helped me at least point me out and do some mentorship. And hey, this is how things have been done and how it is that you can work on improving your business.
So what are some of the things that you need as an entrepreneur?
You need vision first. You need capital.
You need capital.
Capital, and you need, depending on what your mode is, in IT for me, fortunately we have a kind of a small shop, but you need resources to be able to do what it is you need to do. This is when you become an entrepreneur, you're no longer being fed by anyone else but yourself. At that point, whatever it is you eat at the end of the night is whatever it is that you provided from the day before or that very same day. So you have to have the tenacity and the willingness to be able to put in work over and above what it is that you would typically do at your current job in order to be able to get fed that night or the very next day.
Well, I commend you for being an entrepreneur. I commend you for being an educator. What led you to the university world?
Working in the National Guard, but that networking portion. Someone pointed out to me and said, "Hey, look, I'm looking for these 2 levels. One was a CIO, the other one was a network manager." Didn't make it into the CIO. I did apply for that, but I was able to work or interview very, very well for the network manager position. And so that's what got me into CWU. I was able to network. The manager enjoyed me. The team, on the other hand, was a little bit of a different story. And that's where I experienced a little bit of troubles moving forward. But other than that, it was definitely those who saw the potential and said, "Come on in."
So for me, I just wanted to highlight you because I was talking to black men in tech in Seattle, and you are living in Washington, and we're building a relationship. And, I just wanted to, provide a platform for you to get some of your message out. We're working to highlight our culture and technology. Just keep going, brother. Keep working at it, keep networking, keep building that foundation. I look forward to connecting with you and working with your company, because I know that I could learn a lot from you as a systems builder And we just gonna keep moving forward, my brother. So thank you for taking some time out, sitting down with me, introducing yourself. Is it any last words that you would like to, say as an inspiration, as an entrepreneur, as a person who came out of a strong system to build your own? Like, do you have any final thoughts?
Final thoughts? Yeah, I'd like to say this, and I believe it was a phrase that I borrowed from someone. I don't remember exactly what it was. But to all those entrepreneurs out there who are looking to do something and make something, keep your head up. You won't find hope lying on the ground.
Yeah.
Don't have your head down. Even if people say you can't do it, keep knocking on the doors. All it takes is one yes.
Yeah.
That's all it takes for you to go ahead and achieve what it is that you need to start to achieve.
I receive that. I'm keeping my head up everywhere I go, and I ain't letting no doors, even if they shut on me, I'm still knocking on them. I'm going around them. I'm creating my own way. So, my brother, thank you.
Thank you.
We're gonna bump shoulders, because we can't touch for COVID. Thank you, man. We'll continue to network and build, man. Thank you for coming to see me and sitting down with me.
Thank you, Steve. So my name is Jamell Garris. I work with Central Washington University. My company is G Consulting. Go out and achieve what it is that you would like to have in life. There's going to be a lot of struggles, there's going to be a lot of changes and a lot of pain. But you can do it if you put your mind to it and you put in the time and effort and work. Remember that even if you're out there by yourself, reach out to other people who are looking to succeed or make it. Surround yourself with people who are looking to strive and also are looking to not only just striving, but are out there actually doing the work. Find mentors. That's very, very helpful, who believe in you and believe in your vision, and you will make it.
Cut. Wrap.